This HAN Network video is brought to you by Walter Stewart's Market.
If there's one thing we've continued to find out on our cruiser tour, it's that teams like pasta parties. And I'm going to ask the members of the Norwalk Volleyball team about that very thing, but first I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
I'm Gabby Davila.
I'm Erin Valerie.
I'm Coach Lee Cundiff.
All right, Gabby, what is it about the pasta parties that means so much to so many teams?
I think it's just that we all get to spend time together, even if it's like on or off the court. During practices, it's a little tough because we can't really fool around as much for pasta parties at times where we can really just let loose and have a good time with each other.
What got you into playing volleyball?
I had an older sister and a bunch of other cousins that played volleyball, so it just seemed natural for me to join the sport.
Coach, so many players have fun in the backyard, but it's a whole different world once you really do this. Kind of explain that for folks who don't know.
Well, one of the things we've had a difficult time with here in the city of Norwalk on both sides of town is having a quality feeder program. Both the McMahon coach and I are trying to change that. But one of the things I know that we introduce the sport to with the 9th graders is letting them know it's nothing like what they learned in PE class or backyard volleyball. It's a whole big change, and that's at the sub-varsity levels. That's really what that program is all about, is teaching them the entire difference of the game to make it a competitive volleyball program. So by the time they move up and come play for me on varsity, they've been fairly well indoctrinated.
Erin, how do you learn to be a setter? Like, what are the things that you learn to make you that position?
Well, my coaches always really stress getting to the ball, using your hands and stuff like that. So it just really took a lot of time to get used to that, but
Gabby, how about goals for the FCIAC this year? What are you thinking? Obviously, you want to, make big things, but what are some of the smaller goals to start?
Well, our main goal this year is to qualify for the state tournament. It's something we haven't done in over 20 years. So it's definitely our major goal, and I think one of our other little goals is just to be overall a better team and work together a little better.
We always like good stories, at least I do. Seeing them make the States for the first time in 20 years, that's something to at least keep your eye on for sure. Maybe we're not allowed to root, but in the back of our minds, can't help but be happy if they do make the States. So we wish them a lot of luck this season. They are the volleyball team. The Bears joining us on the HAN Network here at Norwalk High School.